Welcome to the HOB and the Awakening. My name is Israel, and I will be your host. Today we're going to talk about something that's been coming back and forth across my desk from my constituents. The title of this topic would be relationships. Many of you have questioned on why a relationship does not last, why it falls apart, why it doesn't sustain. And they wanted me to do something on that. Let's see if I can cover this. I don't want to say simply, because I want to say, due to these reasons, this is why a relationship doesn't last. When many individuals are approached by the opposite sex or approach the opposite sex, they are looking at the exterior of one's being. They are attracted to the physical characteristics and not what the inner qualities are. So what draws us to one is the first sight, the first impression, which is physical. We have no idea what is on another individual's mind, per se, until we start speaking. And most of the conversation is very shortened and directly to the point in some circumstances. Most people stumble across the words or with the words because they don't know how to approach or how to carry on a proper conversation. Qualifying is what it should be titled. We don't know how to properly qualify one's intentions, one's interests, one's pursuit, right? So we get directly to the point. Can I have your number? Can you call me? Do you want to have dinner? Guys, how much dinner can a female eat? How many dates that requires dinner? Try something different. Try going outside of the box. You need to know the best way to an individual's heart is to follow this step. Stop stimulating one's body. Try stimulating an individual's mind. Because when you're starting to date, and you date for the physical characteristics, which leads to intimacy, and then you have no other interests outside of the bedroom. So when you step out of the bedroom, you sit into the living room, you force a habit of communication or interest as if you have known each other for quite some time, right? So you start saying, let's go see a movie. And then you find that you have no interest in the same filmmaking, so you settle, right? Or you say, let's go out to eat, and you find out you don't have the same taste and, your desires for restaurants or food. So you settle, right? Then this goes on for quite a while, sometimes several months to 6 months. Mostly 3 months to 6 months is the projected time elapsed or expectancy for a relationship to fail due to the fact that we are forced to communicate. And now we are in this scenario to where one says, let's talk. And you're like, talk about what? Because you have bypassed the point of talking. Why don't you make it your goal to an orientation or a challenge to pursue someone without physical intimacy and mental stimulation? Try to stimulate the mind and not the body. And that goes both ways with men and women. If you, as a man, approach a woman, try to stimulate her intellect instead of her physical attributes. And I promise you, with this approach, the relationship will either sustain and surpass the norm of 3 to 6 months, or you will know instantly right away that you are not compatible. Most marriages and most relationships fail due to incompatibility. You think I'm joking? Research it. And it's this reason that leads to verbal, emotional, and physical violence, because you're trying to fit a square in a circle. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. No matter how handsome or how beautiful you think one person is, the relationship is doomed to fail because you have not taken the time to get to know either party or each other, right? Hopefully this would help you guys in your quest for longevity in a relationship, and hopefully this would aid in matrimony or just compatibility tests, right? No matter how drawn you are to each other, how physically attracted you are to each other, try talking. Find a quiet place and get to know each other. Try that. History has not failed you guys. Learn from history. Learn from other mistakes and try to prevent that from happening. If you're truly interested in having a long relationship with someone, try stimulating their mind and not stimulating their body. Until next time, my name is Israel, and you have been a part of the awakening.